And, we'll just keep talking like we actually friends.
We are friends.
We are friends.
Yes, we are friends.
Wonderful. Okay, hello, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasa. I'm a violinist, and I moved from St. Petersburg, Russia to United States, Florida, almost 10 years ago now. I can't believe it's been so long. And in this pandemic time, I'm so happy to reconnect with my friends and to bring to you those episodes talking about different countries, about different cultures, and bring more awareness, love, peace, and kindness into the world that needs it so desperately right now. And today I'm super excited to say hello to my friend who I haven't seen for maybe 9 or 10 months, Jana. And Jana is on direct line with us from Philippines. Hi, Jana.
Yes. Hi, Asa. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited that you can join us. I'm so glad the internet works. Jana, tell us, how are the things in Philippines, especially with COVID? How are you guys doing?
Unfortunately, we're not doing so well. We have so many cases here, and we got the new variant, the UK variant. I think last night there were about 16 cases already that were known. But the thing is, they came from flights, so there's possibility that people from those flights also have it or may contaminate other people and so on. It's kind of crazy because we're not really getting the right direction from our leadership, from our government. They're not really being so transparent about things. So that's unfortunate. But there are people, we kind of just stay at home most of the time, and we really just go out if it's really, really necessary. But recently we noticed, because we recently went out to do some errands, and recently more people have been coming out. And I think it's just because it's, they've gotten used to the situation, and a lot of people became lenient, and they're just becoming relaxed with the situation. And I hope they start, changing that again.
I so agree, Jana. I'm guilty myself. I haven't been seeing anyone for like 8-9 months, and now I'm already so tired of it that I'm ready to get sick and just I'm ready. Hit me, because just so tiring to be at home all the time, right? Life is going on, and we forget how serious the situation is. So if I would be a president, no one would be allowed to go to Britain, in or out. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I think in general people should postpone travels, right? At least for a year. But we're not presidents. There is some truth and wisdom in that. Jana, what about public places? Do you wear masks when you go out? Is it mandatory?
Yes. Yes, they're very strict. Not only masks, there's these plastic face shields. I don't know if you know that. We're required to wear these plastic face shields outside. Unfortunately, again, see, this is what's the problem is, we're still a developing country, we're not first world or anything. So the implementation of these things, they're not really great. So you can see there's some people who are kind of, for the lack of better word, naughty. They don't wear it properly, so they have a mask, but it's over here, or they don't. Their face shields, they're up here, so they're not really covering anything.
I know. I'm always surprised with people who wear masks on their chin. Like I'm wearing mask.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, yeah. So it's kind of unfortunate. The situation is like that. We don't have really good, control over these things in the country. So the virus just really spreads, and there's not really much information about how much. We're not sure if it's the truth that comes out when they tell us, this is the number of cases, because there has been an issue actually in the past months that they said that this huge amount of people recovered, but actually it's just because 14 days have passed from when they were tested positive, and they just declared them recovered, even if they may actually still have COVID. So there's stuff like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Where do you live, my love? In Manila?
I'm near Manila,
Near.
Makati City.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
It's in Metro
Beautiful
Manila.
place, beautiful
It
place.
is.
I have to tell you guys, I've been 4 times in Philippines. My best friend is Filipino, so
Wow.
I used to perform there, and I love, 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 love everything about Philippines. I consider it my home, so I have 3 homes: Russia, United States, and Philippines. So I can't wait to go back. And Jana, well, tell me, what is your favorite thing about your country? Something that you're really, really proud of and would like everyone to know.
I think one thing about the Filipino is that we're very family oriented. And when I mean family, it's not just immediate family. It means your grandparents, your cousins, your uncles, your aunts. And so when there's a celebration, it's really huge. And that's another thing. We love to celebrate. So like, despite these circumstances, I was telling you, in the holidays, it was really a happy time because the family was together and we were just eating, and it was so fun. Yeah. We have this spirit of always being positive and always looking at the bright side and celebrating and being with family. And really, when I talk about family, it's really, we never let our parents, go to home for the aged. Really, we always make sure that someone's with their parents, one family members with their parents, or we always visit parents and make sure they're okay, that kind of thing. So that's what I love about.
This is so true and so amazing that you're saying that, and I applaud that character trait in you guys. And I agree 100%. When you travel around the world, you meet Filipinos everywhere, and they're the friendliest people ever. It's like meeting your best friends. Are you from Philippines? Yes, and then you're friends forever.
Yeah.
Immediately edit
You're absolutely
Facebook, take pictures, you find common relatives. I
Yes.
remember we met Filipino friends of Darren's family in Russia, in St. Petersburg and
Oh,
stuff.
really?
And we met Yes, she knew his grandmother.
Oh my gosh.
I think she was governor of Tarlac, the place where
Oh,
Darren grew up.
really? Yeah.
Yes, and then we met Filipinos in New York, and it's like those friendships we still keep in touch with
Yeah.
people. So the friendliest nation. I love
Yeah.
it.
So where have you been here? Where exactly? What places have you
I've been in Manila. I've been in Cebu. I've been in Makati City. I've been in Tagaytay, Tarlac City.
Oh.
We traveled 100 islands.
Wow, you did.
Yes, the place I really dream of going is Rice Terraces. It's a bit
Yeah,
far
me. I
from
haven't been
Canada.
there too. I want to be there. I want
One
to go
of
there
the
too.
wonders of the world.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's go together.
Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. That's another thing about the Philippines. We have so many islands. I think 7,600, and even I haven't explored, much of the Philippines. There's so many different. Each island is different, and they have different cultures, and it's all beautiful.
That's right. Even different languages, right?
Yes. We have, I think, 180, if I'm not mistaken, 180 languages. Yeah. So it's very diverse.
Would you understand people from those islands or not really?
Not really. It's really different. So our main language is Filipino. It's derived from Tagalog, which we're more familiar with Tagalog over here in Manila. But all over the place, there's so many different languages that are actually far from Tagalog. Yeah.
How do you guys learn English? It's one of official languages, correct? And everyone speaks so fluently. How do you learn it?
Yes. So actually in our schools, we have English taught as the medium for math, mostly. Well, this is generally okay, but some places, like I said, with different languages, they use their own language sometimes. But generally, you teach math and science in English, and also you have the English subject. So we have to learn English,
So
and then we have
first grade.
Yes.
Wow.
We already have English there, but we also have the counterpart. We have Filipino, so we have to learn that, and then our history is in Filipino, so we have that.
So
And
we have to say that Philippines were had close ties with United States, of course, right? And even there was a base in Philippines, and at some point U.S. military base, and at some point U.S. were offered to become actually a 51st state. And I think there was a
Yeah.
referendum in Philippines and people decided to decline.
Yes,
Is
yes.
that right?
We wanted to become an independent country.
Mhm.
That's right. Yeah. We were actually we were colonies of three different countries at some point. We were from Spain and then America and then Japanese.
Mhm.
But I think yes, Americans influenced really our education system and our government. So our government is kind of sort of patterned after the Americans. Yeah.
Well, now looking back at the history, so all of that happened after Second World War, as I understand. Looking back now, do you think it was the right decision?
To be independent? That's a very difficult question. Let me disclosure if anyone's watching.
Getting back to us
I'm
being presidents.
I'm no expert in this, so don't count me in. But I'd say yes. I'd say yes because if we were under some other country, things would be really different in terms of culture. That's just my thing, culture, because we really have a rich cultural identity. We have many indigenous identities, and I think that's very important to us. Even I mean now at this when we have our own government, it's kind of dying. But what more if we had from a different country? I think those cultures would really fade away. So I think that's
Great.
important.
Great answer, sweetie. Okay, guys, if you want to know more, please tune in for the next episode. And I'm going to ask Jana all about her favorite food and education in Philippines. And we hope to see you then. Please like and subscribe. Paka! Bye!
Paka!